This is the Audi TT Coupe, first shown at the 1995 Frankfurt show as a design exercise and then in Tokyo in 1996. Such was the reception of the car by press and public that Audi decided to put it into production. Of course, the name of the Audi TT game is aerodynamics. This is one of the most aggressively, sleekly styled cars ever to come out of the Audi factory. But despite the dramatic shape, the underpinnings are relatively mundane because this shares engine, transmission and floor pan with the Audi A3, the new Volkswagen Golf and the upcoming Volkswagen Beetle. And that's why the Audi engineers could get it into production in just 2 years. Oh, and built in Hungary, well, the bodies are assembled and painted at the Audi plant at Ingolstadt. They're put on a train and sent to Hungary where the engine plant is. The engine's put in, the car's assembled, it's put back on the train and sent back to Ingolstadt again. You understand it? Somebody does. Out here in Italy, blazing up and down the Italian roads, the Germans are showing us cars here, and they've shown us a two-wheel drive. You've decided not to take that in the UK. Why not?
That's right, because we felt this was such a statement for Audi that we wanted to combine the heart of Audi, which is Quattro. When you say to people Audi, almost the next word is Quattro. And so we felt this ultimate car, this ultimate coupe for us, was going to be a Quattro. And our customers who we've researched into this absolutely agree with us. So the TT will only be a Quattro car.
Audi customers are old buffers. I mean, they're all in their 50s and 60s. They won't go for something like this, surely.
Oh, that's a very old view, Chris, of the customer makeup. Our customer profile has changed quite dramatically over the last few years. We've seen our sales go from 19,000 a year up to what will be 40,000 this year. So we're attracting a much younger view of that profile, that customer, and our new customer profile will be very attracted to this. And I actually think some of what you disparagingly called old buffers, Chris, will also be very interested in it.
Well, we're the ones with the money, you see, that's what it is. Inside, the car is as obviously styled as the exterior. This dimpled aluminium trim theme is repeated everywhere. Door handles, steering wheel, air outlets, gear stick surround, even the pedals are mock-ups of racing car competition design. The leading edge of the screen gives a very low-browed feel to the car, and at some city centre traffic lights I know, you're going to have to be leaning forward and peering up to see the red. However, the test for a car that simply shouts its sporting aspirations so loudly is, does it go? In the case of the TT, well, need you ask. This car has the 180 brake horsepower turbo 1.8 5-cylinder engine. Well proven but refined and developed for this installation. Four-wheel drive Quattro transmission, of course, as you'd expect for an Audi, and a maximum of 140 miles an hour and 0 to 60 around 7.5 seconds. That's not quick enough for you. Well, there's a 225 brake horsepower version of the same engine, 150 mile an hour top speed and a second quicker to 60.